So what's up YouTube? I hope all are doing well. Okay, let's start this video. So today I'll teach you about what is the use of diff command. Okay, so diff command is basically used to compare two text files or directories and display the difference between these both files. Okay, that is the use of a diff command. Let's try using this diff command. Okay, let's go inside important directory which I created in the last video. Okay, now what I do, I'll remove everything. Let's create a new files. Let's create one that is called file1.txt. Okay, file1.txt. I'll go this is the new file created. Okay, I'll just save it. I'll just exit. Okay, now what I do, I'll copy the file1 to file2. Okay, now what I do, I'll go for nano file2 and I'll add some more thing. That will be, I'll remove yes in this, and this is the second line. Okay, I'll save like this. Then what I do, I'll use diff and I will use file1 and file2. Okay, so it will show what is the difference in this particular file. Okay, so it says that in first file there is a new created, this is the new file created, and in the second part it is showing that this, so s is missing. Okay, though this is the first file and there is space and there is no space in the second file, and there is sentence in the second file and there is no sentence in the first file. That is the difference it will show if you use diff command. Let's use next argument. That will be using -u. So if you use -u, it will show the unified format output will be showed. So unified format means it's like human readable format. Let's say human readable format. It will show in a how we can read, how we can understand, like what's the difference between, because I'm using only 2 sentences in this file, but you can't see the much difference. But if you use if there is 100 lines of sentences, you can't just understand. If you are using diff command, it will show it does not show line by line, because what it will show first file first and second file second, right. You need to scroll up, scroll down, you need to see the difference. It will be like huge difference, right. If you use -u, it will show in a human readable. So if it is 200 lines also, it will show what exactly the difference is. So that is what the benefit of using -u command, -u argument. Okay, let's move for the next one. That will be using -c. So -c is nothing but it will display additional content line, okay, around the difference. It will display the additional content line. Let's check what exactly. So see, it is displaying that that is one line and there is 2 lines. It is saying that these two, I am comparing these 2 files. Okay, let's specify ** for the first file and a -- for the second file. The next thing is that it is showing timestamps as well, and it is showing this is the first file. Okay, so there is 2 lines, 1 2, but 1 line as content and 2 line as blank, and this is 1 line as content and the 2 line also is as a content. Okay, this is what the format, content format, like good structure format, like that. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Okay, the next which I am showing is that you comparing 2 directories. Okay, let's say that you have 2 directories. Let me create 2 directories. That will be directory 1 and directory 2. What I do, I go inside directory 1 and I create I'll create one file1.txt. okay, so next come back I'll go inside directory 2. Then I create one file that will be file2.txt. Okay, let's come back. I'm in the important folder. Yes, yeah. So what is this is nothing but like it will compare two directories. Like if you use r, then dir1, then dir2, it will compare two directories. It will show how many files are there in this particular directory. So it's showing that in directory 1 there is file1.txt, and directory 2 there is file2.txt. So that is what the use of -r command, -r argument. Okay, let's say what will happen if you use u and r. So r is basically to compare the directories, but what is the u option? So u is nothing but it's a unify format, as I showed you before. Unify format, that means it will it's like a human readable format, like that. So it will display in the same format because like it is easy to read by a human, right? So that is why, so it is human readable. Okay, so instead of using u, you can also use c, that will be for content format. So it is also like it does not show any difference while using the directories. Okay, while using the test it shows some kind of difference, but while using directory it does not show any difference because it is basically a human readable format. You don't need to worry about. Okay, let's say you have white spaces in file 1 and white spaces in file 2. Okay, what do you do for that? You need to use -b, that will ignore the white spaces. Okay, so it will ignore the white spaces and it will compare it. So spaces, tabs, and everything, it will ignore the white spaces and it will give the result. Okay, so what if you use -i? So -i is basically used to ignore the cases. Cases is nothing but uppercase or lowercase. Yeah, uppercase or lowercase. If I use file1.txt and file2.txt, it will show like this. But what I do, I'll go inside file1.txt and I'll add some more thing in capital letter. This is the second file. Okay, so this is the second line. I should be, it's okay. Let's exit it. Okay, now what I do, I'll compare it. Yeah, see, it will ignore the white spaces, and sorry, it will ignore the uppercase and lowercase, and it will try to compare it. Okay, that is what the use of what -i. The next one will be redirect. Let's say you need to see the difference of file 1 and file 2, and you need to put the difference in output file, output.txt. Now what I do, I'll go for output.txt and put output, then you can see the output. So this is the redirect sim. Okay, the next argument that I will be using is that diff suppress, common lines, and file 1 and file 2. Okay, so it is basically used to display only the lines that differ between files, omitting common lines. It will omit the common lines and only the differ lines it will display, because this line is totally different from this and this line is totally different from this. So that is how it would display. So these are like totally different, right? There is no similar because there is no s in here, there is s in here. So that is what the line difference, right? Okay, that is what we that is for that is what we use this what suppress common lines. Okay, so the next thing you can do is that you can go for help. If you don't know anything, it will guide you through how to use this diff command, or else you can the last comment will be version, then you can see which version the diff is running and who are those people who wrote this code, who wrote the diff code. Okay, so that is all up guys, and thank you for watching, thank you for having that much patience, and thank you, bye.